bit premature. You haven't even looked at the server yet.
I haven't even looked at the server yet, mate. Somebody else is on. Is that you?
Yes, because I always come prepared.
I thought you were going to say you always come first, but there you go. Are we live?
We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. I think we're live. It's terrifying, really. Well, if you're not ready, let's switch to me. Hello, world. It's me. I'm sitting in a very comfortable cryopod.
Shall we tell chat about this morning?
No, we should probably wait.
Why?
Because you're still stuck in a loading screen.
Well, I was going to tell them the story.
Oh, fine. Go ahead.
So this morning, I noticed a message that had popped up from... At Sal, does Mia even still get to do that test? Or do you spoil it every time? I spoil it every time.
I have done that test before.
That's noisy.
I have done it so much so that it never needs to be done again.
Yeah. So I saw a message this morning from Boris poking Minty saying, come join us. And I was at work and I looked at my calendar because Boris said I've got an hour to play. And I thought, I've got an hour with no meetings. So I put a meeting in my calendar and charged off home. And I thought I'll just get home and then I'll drop Boris a message saying I'm here to play as well, but don't tell Mia because he's at university. And I walked into the house and there's Mia. Mia was bunking off university as well. So so we had a little play this morning.
Hold on a moment there.
What?
Why am I invisible?
Why are you invisible, Mia? Can I walk into you?
Walk forward. Nice. I'm invisible now.
Where are you? You're like...
Carry on with your story.
Yeah. So so we thought we'd jump on and we weren't going to do anything productive. We thought we'd just like hang out and chat with Boris and Minty and Almond. And we've got a recording for that, which we shall put on YouTube and Twitch at a later date as soon as we rendered it and stuff. So
we're not going to reference the fact that the recording was ruined.
Oh, it was fine.
No, it was ruined by the fact that we had no sound, so we're going to steal it from others.
We're going to steal it from Boris. But we did this. Well,
she says
Mia
we
did this.
Yeah, I did this.
Yeah, Mia did it.
Hello, I did it. It was my idea all alone.
So, Mia, why can't I see you? Can I just walk through you?
No, you can't. You're clearly stopping. And I'm pretty sure I can shut you off. I can. I have no idea why you can't see me. Hold on, let me see if dying fixes it.
It's Mia's fault.
How is it my fault that she can't see properly?
So we're going to do two things this stream. We're getting
a move on.
We're going to... Well,
that was such a dramatic death, and you didn't even get to see it.
Yeah, I couldn't see it because... Oh, look, you've left your things here. Ah, now I can see you.
Thank you. I had to die for this.
You've left your backpack there?
I don't need the backpack. You can have it.
What's in it?
Nothing.
Oh. Bernie says you're German. It's always our fault.
No. We didn't take back the Holy Land ourselves. There was the Italian guy. Right?
Oh, no.
It wasn't the Germanic Pope.
Oh, look at that. Upgraded welder.
You're just stealing my upgraded welder now? Fine, have it.
Well, I presumed if it was in there, you didn't want it.
That's true.
Right, I'll grab grids and construction components. And I've got some other stuff. Oh, and I need to replace my welder with that one. Probably on lots of screens.
GPS. I do not need to know where my body is. I carry that with me most of the time.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm just sorting out my G menu because I've changed my welder. All right, let's weld.
I'm dying. I've just realised.
Yeah.
Wouldn't recommend it. What do you mean, yeah? You can't just casually say, yeah, carry on dying. It's a bit rude.
So, as you said, no mods, but what about scripts? I suggest Tim's, the Toldron inventory management system.
We're not at a point yet where I'm willing to let the inventory be managed by anyone other than me.
Did I get that one there? Yes, I did. Right, so now we need steel plates and what? Steel plates, motors, large steel tubes, construction components, all the things basically. Oh. Grab those, put those away, grab those, and some of them. Can't grab some of them. Oh, put those away. Grab one of those.
Playing two computers.
So this is Mia's drilling ship. It's very much about the aesthetics.
You're saying that as if that's a bad thing.
I didn't say it was a bad thing. And Alfie says he shouldn't have rushed making his dessert. He's managed to spray whipped cream all over the kitchen. Well, you know. Alright, now what do we need? More motors, more construction components, more large steel tubes. More motors, more construction components, more large steel tubes.
Well, at least I built a bloody drilling ship, unlike you, who's just given up after the first one was gone. It's almost as if depression had hit you.
Oh well, we decided we wouldn't put the thrusters on until we got back online, just in case it disappeared in our absence.
I mean, that was a fair assessment on our part.
Mm-hmm.
But admittedly, I just left the computer on and stayed here just to make sure it stays. You know, healthy amount of paranoia.
Yes.
And it worked out in the end. I need a name for this cargo container.
Steel plate. Oh, I missed putting all the stuff in that one.
Oop, cargo. There you go. Cargo container. This shall be SMSS. Cargo.
Okay, what do I need now?
Miscellaneous. ZZ.
That one's done. That one's done.
Assembler.
Is that one done? Yeah, it's done. This one needs... Right, so we need motors, construction components, and large steel tubes. Okay. Motors, construction components, and we don't have any large steel tubes.
I have two.
Okay, go put those tubes into things.
They're in the CC cargo component box.
Oh, I thought you meant like you would weld them into things.
Apparently, is it Belorsa? It is Belorsa. Points out that me skipping university lectures for this deserves a reward. I would like to say that playing with Boris is a reward in itself. I wouldn't want to trade that for anything else. Right, so... a tube. It needs interior plates.
Okay, so we still need motors. I need a metal grid on large steel tubes. Where's the cargo container gone?
Some people might believe I'm committing a mistake here. You might be right, but it's too late now. I'm already going ahead with it. Maybe one more.
Motors, large steel tubes. Let's make some more construction components.
And one of these bad boys. Let me guess. I'm out of steel plates. Yes, I am.
There are steel plates at least.
Oh, I am aware that there are steel plates. I occasionally peruse them.
Peruse them?
Yes.
You peruse the steel plates?
I do.
Let's go drop that lot in.
Are you producing construction components?
Yeah.
I need more of them. Also, I need... Oh no.
Motors, oh, no. Motors.
Oh, yes? What's the problem?
Motors. And a metal grid. Motors.
Oh, we're missing item. Oh no, we're missing steel again.
Motors.
No, iron.
And construction components.
Why does this keep on happening?
Well, if you look at what you've built,
well,
that might give you a clue.
You're saying that in this accusatory tone again, as if you're trying to imply you did this to us. You built this.
Projecting me.
I am. How else am I supposed to deal with my insecurities?
Do we not have any... Where have all the grids gone? I thought I put a load of grids back.
I have no idea. Let me search for them. Grid. We do not have any. You must have taken them.
Okay. Well, I'll do some mining as soon as I've emptied these motors into something.
I shall join you in a moment.
Right, I think that's my inventory. Oh, no, I've still got...
Apparently the grids went off the grid. Chat is on the game again in terms of poor jokes.
Mia skipped school for that. Sally deserves a reward. Oh, yeah. Not even for a job, Mia. You know, money. And they went off the grid. Yeah, okay. Bernie coming at it with his dad jokes. Actually, they weren't really dad jokes, were they? Here's a load of stuff I mined earlier.
Alright, let's drop these off, get ourselves a drill, and off we go. So you mentioned it's easier to drill into the ceiling, how come?
Huh?
You mentioned it's easier to drill into the ceiling, how come?
Yeah, I don't know.
Inventory full.
Might need more motors than that. Let me go check.
I want to chat about the nefarious things we've been talking about with Boris and Almond, and in part even Minty. Yes, he exists. But I worry that this would constitute spoilers, and I'm not sure if we're allowed to do that. There was something about etiquette in not doing that.
I can't think of what nefarious things we've been talking about.
Oh, you mean not, you know, the thing about stealing the bloody moon and my whole identity?
I don't think that's classed as spoilers.
They're trying to destroy me. Ah! Apparently I'm not allowed to dish out spoilers, according to chat.
Yeah,
Fine.
Alfie says no spoilers.
Fine, fine. I shall remain silent then. Let's see how comfortable you'll get if I just stare at you doing nothing. Yeah, that'll teach you. I'm not sure how I feel about the fact that some of the stones that we dig out are darker than the others.
I can't hear you over the drill, Mir.
That's cool. I'm mostly debating that out with chat because, you know,
What?
darker stones, they're concerning to me.
Oh.
They remind me of uranium, of the things I don't have.
Yeah. Of the things that we miss. Where's the way out? Up there?
Up here.
Up there.
It's really not that hard.
Well, it depends where you are.
I can find my way out of here from any position.
Me too, given enough time.
Yes, but at least I don't ask every time about it. I just stand there and suffer in silence like any good person would. People are suggesting that we should set up signs that say this way out. Well, like I said, I was suggesting that for a while, but Sal doesn't seem convinced that this is a good idea.
I thought that was a good idea. Except for maybe the amount of resources that it would take to put signs.
See, there again, with the self-doubt about the signage. I don't know why, but I get an immense feeling of satisfaction when I'm walking underneath a sign that points me in a direction. Like, do you know when you're driving along on a motorway and you get those large overhead signs that tell you this far away to the next city and turn right if you want to go to this motorway? I don't know why, but I get this weird feeling of joy looking at them. Is this, you know, this is definitely a normal feeling, right?
Yes. Don't worry, Mia. Soon enough the stones will all be dead. I mean, they have to die at some point, right?
They're dying in the refinery where we're crushing them apart into other stones.
Alfie says, did you know they removed uranium on planets by replacing all uranium spawns with ice? So you can find ice in the ground, not just at lakes.
Ah. That is actually a sensible approach. At least for planets that... No, hold on. I don't want component storage. Refinery, there you go.
And Bernie says, turn right to merge off. In England?
Sorry. Force of habits. I can't mentally picture a motorway that is not like this. If I do, I suffer a slight aneurysm, and it was very disconcerting when I was driving along here, because people kept pushing me into the bloody fast lane, and then I was stuck there with dumb trucks. It's not... The fast lane is not the technical term for it.
No. The overtaking lane.
I just wanted to make it... Well, yeah, you need to be fast to overtake, obviously.
No, you
I just
need
wanted
to
to
be-
make it clear that I am aware of its legal purpose. So nobody can accuse me here of biased street opinions. So according to the tutorial I watched recently, the rover is in theory ready. So when are we going to cut the umbilical cord?
As soon as we've finished welding up this thing.
Well, we need to build a parking spot for it too.
If anything goes horribly wrong, we'll at least have another ship. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, so we don't park it first?
Which, what? Park what first?
The ship.
Which ship? The little ship?
Yes.
No, I think we should... Oop.
I think we should go drive over to an iron deposit and actually get some. Instead of doing this.
I'd rather get hydrogen first.
Oh, I'll get hydrogen first, I suppose so. What do we need that for again?
To fly. I like flying. It's almost like being in space again. And for oxygen, so that when we leave the atmosphere, we can breathe.
I mean, yeah, well, I wasn't planning on leaving the atmosphere.
I am.
Not yet, at least. We kind of don't have an airtight thingy going on. Hello.
Hello.
How far are we from... Oh, God, we're still ages away.
Which, what?
From the production queue.
I did notice... I don't remember seeing that one there.
Well, that one is there, don't worry. It's the auxiliary thruster when we don't need the large one and want to conserve energy.
Aha. Okay, so what do I need for those now?
Oh no, the rolling stones!
I need construction components, large steel tubes, and metal grids. Okay. Construction components. Large steel tubes. And gonna need 2 of those. Some of them.
Apparently, the confusing motorways is the main reason why in Euro Truck Simulator, but also avoids the aisles as if they were the bloody plague. I wish I could see chat. I kind of always have to just awkwardly lean over.
Okay, so I think we have... I think I've welded up all of the things on here. Did we get detector components in there? Yes, we did.
Alright, that's neat. There's just one last thing before I'm happy to set off.
What's that?
Can we get the connector at the top of the base ready, please? I know you're unhappy with its position, but this is where it's going to go now. I'm in charge of design, and you can then scold me later when everything comes flying apart.
Okay. Sounds fair. I'll need motors, construction components, and interior plates.
You probably don't need interior plates. I put all of those in. You need small steel tubes, though, which are queued up in the production queue.
Mm-hmm.
I shall carry on bringing stones as offerings to the small tubes. So, what was that meeting you had today about? Us,
Plain
chat.
space engineers.
You can't state that at work.
Oh, I said that it was a governance discussion.
Oh, you're not using the SharePoint migration. That's been the go-to excuse lately.
No, that's the I'm working from home thing.
Oh yeah, of course. The other go-to excuse. I shouldn't sound so accusatory. I've been using it myself lately too. Don't say that so self-righteously. I might start feeling guilty.
I've been letting you go home on the grounds that you've had the excuse of working on the SharePoint thing.
Yes, and now I'm feeling guilty over it. Thank you. You've done it. Ow.
Need motors. Okay. Just do a bit of... Okay. Motors and computers. And which one is the oxygen?
What do you mean?
Doesn't matter.
The oxygen thing is currently not visible. The survival kit sits on top of it. I also realized now why the survival kit doesn't recharge a hydrogen. It doesn't have a bottom connecting slot.
Ah. What did I say I needed? Motors and computers. Okay. I forget how to drag over. Ah, like that. Okay, right. I think I needed 20. I can't remember.
Ugh. Surely SharePoint has migrated to the foreign climes and has come back again by now. Well, that's the thing. SharePoint keeps on migrating like birds. It's a yearly cycle. They never really stop.
We've got a SharePoint system at work.
That is archaic.
That dates to 2013 and we're being moved to a SharePoint Online system. Are your cryopods piped in? They refill hydrogen and power?
The cryopods are piped into the survival kit, and the survival kit isn't piped into anything. So, no.
No.
How was I supposed to know there's no bottom connector? Excuse me, my energy's low. I like the little bell that rings when I step into my cryopod. I saw that. It's reassuring. Ah! I saw that too.
This thing here, Mia?
And that's just a stepping stone for me. You can get rid of it.
Okay.
Is it done?
Yeah.
The deed's done. Okay, in that case, I'd suggest we need to disassemble all the wind turbines.
Why?
Because we're moving?
Are you sure? I don't think you can fit in there, Mia.
What? You're underestimating my size?
I mean... One...
Woo!
There's like 2 blocks. Oh, it's on a piston. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, that's why I said you wouldn't like it.
Oh, I don't mind pistons.
I do mind pistons. They're concerning me to me. I worry about them all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I worry about them. Are pistons conveyed? That's something
They
that
are.
I don't know.
It's magical.
Oh. Okay. So...
Disassemble the solar panels or the wind turbines, and then we'll disconnect the rover. If nothing explodes, we fly the ship onto the rover, close down the piston, and then make our way towards something.
Why do we need to...
Because I'd like to keep the resources.
Wouldn't it be better to disconnect the rover first? Not to move it away, but just disconnect it and make sure that it doesn't explode. Because if it explodes, we're going to have to build all of this again.
She's speaking wise words.
Speaking as one who has been in charge of many explodey things.
Your long years have made you wise.
Hey, Cheese. He says he's never bothered to figure out how SharePoint works.
Start looking.
I'm looking.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Nightmares. Woo!
Oh.
There it goes.
It's going. Yeah,
Somebody
don't you
should
need
have
to be
put
on
the
it.
handbrake on.
Does it have a handbrake?
Of course it has a handbrake. Oh no, I'm falling off. I'm falling off.
Fly, Mia, fly.
Fly, you fool. Oh no. Cryopod. Okay. This is wheel suspension. Where's the handbrake button? There is no handbrake button. Okay. Okay. Easy does it.
Oh, there goes the
Goodbye,
tree.
Sal. Goodbye. I told you we should have disassembled.
Handbrake in cockpit.
Yes, I think I did it. Oh, I need to hold it. I need to hold the handbrake.
Are you going to come back now?
No, I'm staying.
Uranium signal? Oh no, unknown signal. Sorry, I was looking over at your monitor. I saw uranium.
Wishful thinking, I suppose.
Yes.
Oh no!
No, turn. Can you turn? Can you turn?
Batteries are set to recharge. Battery, auto. There you go. Ah, nice. Oh no, this is scary. Hold on. Let's brake again. Okay. Let's do some... No, we're rolling! Yeah. Please stay. Please stay. Stop it.
Eternal Terminus says press P. I'm not sure about that. He's got a cheeky face afterwards.
What's the speed limit? Speed limit 10 kilometers per hour.
That's quite fast, 10 kilometers.
We had 180 on at first.
Okay.
10 kilometers per hour is walking speed. I'm happy with that. Easy does it. I'll be back in a moment.
Okay, don't park it too close. No, Mia, park it. Oh, Jesus.
You maybe should start disassembling the base if you can.
Well, I want to make sure that you don't just destroy the rover when you come back and park it for the first time. And Bernie says, walking? Try 5. Alfie says, Mia, word of advice, add cockpit stroke handbrake to the G menu. If you press P for handbrake, when the miner is docked, you'll drop it.
What?
No, watch where you're going, Mia. Don't look at chat.
I see where I'm going. Look, trees do nothing for me. I can just roll right into this one.
And Terry's here, who says hello. He didn't get a notification on YouTube, but Alfie says we are live on YouTube.
Thank you. Look, that tree's gone now. Take that, nature.
That's not damaging the rover, is it?
No.
Okay.
Okay, this is getting boring. Wheel suspension. Speed limit.
Oh, cold. But you're so close
20.
to the base, you'd have been back by now if you hadn't have stopped to mess around.
No, I wouldn't have. Apparently, I'm also going at 5 meters per second only, because only accelerate.
You're going uphill.
Yeah, I guess so.
P is both wheel handbrake and lock on connectors.
Yeah, I shouldn't use P. P's the bad button. Cockpit. SMS cockpit.
Okay,
Handbrake.
You're coming up to the...
Yes, I'm aware. And apparently we can drive for a full day with these things.
Nice. Okay.
Easy does it. You should have switched back to your view, because this looks impressive driving by. 1. Handbraked. Fellas!
Miss Carter's here. Hello.
Hello.
Who says, trees don't cause damage, but they can cause physics to praise clang.
Right, so next important thing.
Have
ladder.
you got... I was going to say a ladder to get up or down.
Well, not yet, but it's part of... Yeah, come on. Oh, they need...
I'll start
construction components and
dismantling
tubes.
all the things.
Come on. Give me the ladder.
And Alfie's... Have you clipped us, Alfie?
Give me the ladder. No! Okay, I guess I'm down here now.
Terry says, is that docking thing on a rotor so you can turn it to the side to make more room for docking? No, it's on a piston
of
so
course
that
not.
you can make it taller.
I need more construction components. We don't have enough construction components.
I bring construction components.
It's too late now.
They were inside wind turbines. Yep, it's a mere clip. Oh, I'll look forward to that one afterwards.
If you walk to the back of the rover, you should be able to click on the ladder and then go up and down it. Look. Ah! Apparently it activates the jetpack automatically.
Ah. Where? Oh, yeah,
I just warned you. I don't like that.
Don't like what?
That it automatically turns on the thing.
Mm.
Can you get on the ladder while I'm on it?
No, the ladder area is blocked.
Ah. Well, if it does that, I might as well have just used my jetpack anyway. I'd suggest to set your dampeners to off. So
Why?
you don't waste energy while you're falling off.
Well, if I turn my dampeners to off and I do the same thing as that there, I would just fly backwards for miles.
Groups. Atmospheric thrusters. Toggle block on or off.
Ladders and space engineers, these are wild times. Indeed, whoever would have thought it? Ladders that work better in space engineers than they do in most games. Whew. Sal and Mia both seem to be
days.
into giving ships a Glasgow
20
kiss.
days.
Indeed.
5.
A Glasgow
Unlock.
kiss, for those who don't know, is a headbutt.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
What?
Oh, yeah, I turned off the gyroscopes. Gyroscope on. Woo. Okay, idle flight. We have 1 hour with this thing at a half charge, approximately.
Why would you ever turn off gyros? So that the batteries would recharge faster.
Yes, because otherwise it drew power while I was idle, and I have no idea what drew power there exactly. So I just turned off everything. Connector on. Now I'm in for a doozy. I need to connect this thing. Please don't break. Please don't break. Easy does it. 6, ready to connect. Bingo. Atmospheric thrusters off. Batteries charging.
Yeah, quick drink. It's a good thing to see gyros are still a thing. Yes, they are indeed. Let's give you Mia's view while I just have a quick drink.
Hold on, let me fix that G menu down there. Block groups, batteries. I
love Bernie's answer. Why would you ever turn off gyros? Because Mia.
Recharge on. No, wait. Discharge on? No.
Ah!
Block tools, drills, K.
Oh, I didn't leave a block though. That's the important thing. Oh no, I brought that here. Oh, that's an idea.
Recharge. Now, piston. Whoops. SMSS piston. Velocity minus 0.02. You dropped something there.
Yeah, that works.
Maybe minus...
It was intentional.
Of course it was. Piston. Minus 0.05. No, wait, it's not doing anything, is it? Okay, fine. Piston.
Large gin for Sal.
Oh no, oh no. Minus 0.0. No, minus. No.
What are you doing?
0.05. I'm lowering the piston thing.
Oh, well, why not just leave it high?
So I don't drop like half a kilometer?
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, this is calculated. If I'm not mistaken, it should fit snugly.
Oh, God.
It's parked perfectly. Perfectly. Look at this. I wasn't nervous about this at all.
Because you know the kinds of aggro you would have got for parking it.
Well, you didn't care about this ship anyway.
What?
You didn't care about this ship anyway.
Of course I did. It's our little drilling ship. It's going to be immensely useful.
I guess so.
That laugh always gives me the chills. Is that Mia's panic laugh? The I'm not panicking panic laugh.
No.
No, I'm talking about Bernie's, who says that laugh always gives me the chills. Alfie says you should clip it so you can play it to yourself at night. I like the way when you're at the top of the ladder, it automatically... Whoa! See, if I had dampness on, I'd be halfway to the mountain before I hit my button. Okay, so... So this works.
Oh, no, I was grinding this safely, you mad woman!
Were you up there?
I was, you... Oh, no!
Run, Mia! That worked. Yeah, chat have been adding sound effects. But you told me to do it.
I told you to disassemble it, but you could at least look out if somebody's currently doing it himself. Jesus.
Well, if you tell me to do something and then you go do it yourself, it's only your own fault if you get in the way of my grinder.
I'm helping. Also, I expected you to do it safely and not just go ahead and toss it off.
You failed, Sal. Mia lived.
Next time.
You see, you don't know how to delegate properly, Mia. When you give somebody a job, you should either ask them to help you do something.
I'm not a heartless boss. I at least help and get my hands dirty as well while I'm at it.
That's poor delegation, though. That means
No,
that you
it's
disempower.
It's not. It means that I am a nice boss who helps as well.
No. It means that you're the kind of boss who doesn't...
I micromanage.
Yeah, which is not a good boss.
It's perfect.
You need to either say, come and help me with this, or go do that and I'll help you, or you stay hands off and let your employee do what you've asked them to do. It's like an old Benny Hill sketch when someone takes the ladder away while the winter cleaner is up it. And both Terry and Alfie have given you salt, and so has Tammy.
What do you mean, salt? She tried to kill me. Oh, no. Ow.
Did you just fall off?
Yes, it was intentional. That thing.
Okay. So, is there a passenger seat in here?
No, there isn't.
I think I should put one. Because I'm going to guess if I try and ride in it, I'll just get kicked off, won't I? Maybe about here somewhere. Do I have one on my menu? Oh yes, there's one. What do I need? Will it let me place one here? Interior plate. Construction components and interior plate. Oops. Might not let me... Oh, it'll let me go there, though. That'll do. That is facing forwards, isn't it?
That is facing forwards, yes.
Hey, here's Spotted Cow. Who says... Oh, hang on. Sal, take your rainbow drill and drill me. I can't. I need a med bay to pick up my rainbow drill. And Sal, you can walk around on moving grids now, but then again, Mia's driving. Spotted Cow says, hi, in a good mood. I've just seen a documentary on the gunpowder treason with Richard Hammond. That would have been a big bomb. Yeah, indeed. Or is that boom? Terry says, make sure you have an eject button, Sal, for when Mia gets to crashing. Indeed. Right, Mia, so which resources are we going to collect first?
I'm the pilot, you're the captain, you tell me.
I'm tempted to say maybe we should wait till daytime.
That's going to be a long wait, but alright, if you say so.
Unless we've got a spotlight on the front.
We don't, but hold on.
Do you know we're moving?
Yes, I'm aware.
Oh, that's okay. How about we head towards the mountains?
We've got some light.
So that we can collect ice. But I wouldn't go in the direction that I went last time.
Oh, you can't see anything. Ooh, that's harsh. Try sitting in your seat and then pressing V. That might actually give you a better view. How's it look?
Uh-huh. I suggest we go to the mountains towards the left.
Mountains towards the left.
Because the mountains towards the right, there was big ravines and things in the way. At Mia, this rover of yours reminds me of the old days, the times before airtightness in space engineers. Terry says, how about a wind turbine on the mast? I don't believe you can use wind turbines on mobile grids.
Otherwise, you could have just created a perpetual flying machine.
True, yeah.
Keen was aware of this, and so they fixed it. Hold on.
This is where Mia should shake his fist at Keen.
I would, but I'm currently driving, which means I keep both my hands on the steering wheel.
You're in the...
This is part of driving. You can't tell me that shifting gears while driving is not part of driving. I have to do it. I can't help it that Keen puts the shifting gear button behind a convoluted menu.
Put 2 giant engines in the back. We've got
That's
two
the
giant
long-term
batteries.
plan.
Just be careful, there are some ravines around here.
Hold on, ravines?
Yeah.
They didn't tell me about this. I'm not ready for that sort of thing.
That's why I was telling you to go left instead of right.
Well, I did go left. Should I go more left?
Get to the top
gear.
of the ridge that you're heading towards, if you can. If the ship will do it. So where are we even going? I want to head up and get a good supply of ice. And there's plenty of ice just sort of up in the mountains. Vehicles in Space Engineers are a bit more delicate than an astronaut. Yep, that's true. And Terry says there are also some holes from Mia's initial parking attempt in the landing pod. True. Spotted Cow suggests more power and jump the ravine. I think that's what Mia was just attempting to do with that little hillock.
Yeah, okay, I'll not try that again. We're a bit front heavy, I just realised. Not entirely sure what we're looking for, but we've already made it 1.5 kilometers away from home.
Woohoo!
Hold on. G menu, ore detector, toggle block on or off.
That's
Off.
a good idea.
Ah, no, that's exiting the thing. Whoops. No, wait, another important thing. K, wheel suspension. Group, SMSS, wheels.
Spotted Cow says, add a nose. And
G,
she says, so
groups.
far so good. I've made some vehicles that would suddenly flip over while driving on relatively flat ice. And is it still home after you've demolished it? Yeah, it was my starting point. I think that's true enough.
Decrease speed limit and increase. Where's the increase speed limit? Oh, they have too many options for this. There you go. Increase. There you go. Oh. Aha! Now it can shift gears on the fly.
Nice. Well, we don't really want to go too much further because then we get into the land of ravines. So around about here would be a good place to stop. And then take the little ship out.
Well, where are we going with this?
To get ice.
There's no ice here.
There's ice over the other side at the top of the mountain. But the other side is all ravines. And by ravines, I mean vertical cliffs.
We're going slow enough that I can maneuver around them.
You need the googly eye mod, says Spotted Cow. Terry Love says city planning, compulsory purchase, eviction notice.
This is going great. I'm
It
having a
is.
fun time.
Good.
It sounds very patronizing.
What did?
The good? Are you jealous of my driving?
No.
Do you want to give it a try?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm quite happy being chauffeured. I usually am.
It looks a lot darker on OBS than it does on my screen. Or is that just me from
It looks
this angle?
darker on my screen than it does on yours. Oh, there's the tree that looked like a building.
Oh. So maybe I should head more left.
No, you should be heading more right now, up the hill. But yeah, I would be all for just parking up and
What's the point of having a mobile base if we park 2 kilometers away from where we want to go? This is your caravan trip. We can share caravan stories now. Let's do some German lessons, everybody.
Okay. What was the word for naked again?
Mobiltelefon. Speak after me. Mobiltelefon.
Mobiltelefon.
Okay, and now I'll retell a story of 2 Swiss people who approached me and a friend after visiting the Silver Star in the Europa Park. So the Europa Park is a very large, well-known amusement park in Germany, which I hold very dear to my heart, and I kind of want to go back there again for some bizarre reason, despite the fact that I'm suffering from fear of heights. It took me a whole lot to get over that bit to drive on a roller coaster. But the moment we did, me and my friend got on there, and we had a grand old time. I was crying. It showed on the photo, but after we got off the roller coaster... Yeah, just laugh at my misery. After we got off of the roller coaster, we were approached by 2 Swiss people who said, "Wir haben Mobilfliegen sehen." No, that's not how they sounded. But something like that. They basically pointed out that they saw mobile flying. In German, we don't really use the word Mobiltelefon for a mobile phone. In German, we simply refer to them as Handy. So, ein Handy, proper pronunciation, Handy, is a mobile phone. And when they were talking about having seen a mobile flying away, we were both confused because at the time we didn't quite grasp what they were telling us. Like, did they see us being mobile? Did they notice the tears they're splashing back at them? We had to stand quite a while in line to get to the front seats just so we can cry on everybody behind us. At least that's what I thought was the case. The others didn't really join in on the crying bit. I got the photo. It was a grand thing. I obviously complained to everyone in the photo as well.
Just a thought, mate. Why are we driving around the mountain?
What?
We either park at the base or we drive up it.
Sorry, you didn't say that I was supposed to turn, so
We're
I kind
going
of just...
to the top of the mountain.
Also, there's sort of a ravine to the right there, so
Good.
I turned.
Good. Bernie says those parks are trash. Terry says, "Sal, take Mia to Alton Towers." Thing is I don't actually like roller coasters either. I like heights. I enjoy climbing, but I like to make sure that the thing I'm on definitely can't fall over. I just don't like drops. And Bernie says, "True fact, mobiles are handies."
That's true. Where was I? Anyway, after a while, we finally understood what they were trying to talk about by making this motion, which eventually led to the realization that they're trying to tell us they saw a mobile phone flying. My friend patted his pockets and quickly realized, oh, they saw his mobile phone flying. It was gone. Never found it again. But it was a funny story, knee slap all around. He almost cried.
I'm not surprised.
Only almost. He only just recently got a phone with a bit of a larger screen, you know, one of those semi-large ones with a very smooshed...
Look at that tree, that little green, bright green tree just there.
Oh, yeah, I see
a little sapling. Mia's going to run it over now, aren't you?
No, I'm parking for you to admire it in first person. Look, there it is, the tree. I hope you enjoy that.
It's a strange tree compared to the other trees. Now you're going to run over it. Yep, thought as much.
And this looks like a street almost.
It does, doesn't it?
I thought the better park to visit in the UK was Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Blackpool Pleasure Beach is the place to go for roller coasters.
So why are people suggesting Alton Towers?
It's a park, so it's probably more like what you were describing in the other one. At Sal, here's a question: what's an old timer, or a young timer for that matter? An old timer, I think it's more of an Americanism than it is a British thing. It refers to people who were around in the olden days, so people in their 70s and 80s. I have never heard of the equivalent young timer. Wrong, says Bernie. Oh, okay.
Wrong.
An old timer is an old car. Oh, really?
Oh, hold on. People don't know that in English, is that?
No. Terry's right, yeah. Old timer, a senile old git.
No, in German we refer to old cars as old timers.
Oh.
Ah, this is still
I
part
didn't
of the
know
German
that.
lesson theme.
Yeah.
Stop stealing my job. Bloody non-immigrants.
What is it? Alt-timer? Alt-sighter?
No. It's kind of like the English adopting kindergarten in English.
You've adopted a word that we don't use.
Well,
you've adopted a word and put it to a different use.
Same thing with mobile phones, which we just call handies.
Oh, yeah, right. So you don't call it a German version of handy, you call it handy.
Well, we do have the vaguely German Mobiltelefon, but nobody uses that because it's too long. Where was this mountain of yours?
Older than 30.
Bumped into a tree.
Young timer is a car between 20. Ah, so we call cars between... Well, actually, I think it's cars that are older than 25 years are called classics. And cars that are older than 50 years, I think it is, are called vintage. So we're looking for the ice peak now, Mia. I mean, we missed one behind us.
We did? Where? I didn't see any ice peaks.
There's more over here somewhere.
Truth be told, I'm kind of more looking for...
resources.
Lakes.
Oh, okay.
But I think we're in the
Just
Savannah
keep going
Plains.
Up. Yeah.
Ooh. We're building up some speed here. I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with that.
That would suggest you're going down rather than up then?
Yeah, but there is only down from now.
Ooh, I think we caught some air there.
Yeah, it happens.
Bernie says, I chose those words specifically because they fit the theme of the handy, an English word used in German that is not used in English for the same purpose. Aha.
I mean, he does have a point. I give him that. He wins this
Oh,
round.
wow. What's... Look at that.
That's the proper ravine. Whatever you were walking into was just a ditch. And we're going down there.
Do you think there's a lake down there?
No, there is not.
Well, how about not this episode, because an hour's up.
Do you know how difficult it'll be to switch things while I'm driving?
Well, do you want to park up?
I worry that as soon as I park up, you're going to run out, use the next rest stop, and then make up camp at the parking lot. We've parked.
Are you going to put the handbrake on?
The handbrake is on. Farewell, everybody. See you in a moment.
See you in a bit.